Hi, my name is Callie Pollitt, and today I will be giving my presentation on humor's role in the workplace. So there are 4 common types of humor, all of which affect people's mental health differently. So affiliative humor is where everyone can laugh at the joke, it's just a good-natured joke. It doesn't make anyone the butt of the joke. Self-enhancing humor is whenever you use humor to make yourself or others feel better in a stressful situation. Self-defeating humor is when you put yourself down in order to make a joke. This can also be called self-deprecating humor, or self-depreciating humor, I think is how it's pronounced. And then there's also aggressive humor, in which you make someone else the butt of the joke. This can be teasing, it can be even bullying when taken to extreme circumstances. So many people who are ranked higher in leadership qualities are also rated highly in having a good sense of humor. And there are many reasons as to why humor can help contribute to effective leadership. It can make leaders and bosses in the workplace more approachable to their employees. It can make them seem more humble, just all around give the employees a better sense of who the boss is as a person and not to be intimidated by their leadership in the company. It shows that they don't take themselves too seriously. And if an employee messes up, a boss that uses humor is more likely to, say, hey, we can do better next time. Let's just work on that. They're not going to be as hard on the employee, which could really affect morale in the workplace. So several large companies have begun integrating humor and whimsy into their workplaces to elicit certain effects from their employees. This can include increased production. So if your employees are happy with where they're working and they're happy with their circumstances and they have all of their needs taken care of, then they're more likely to have better work production rates. Increased job satisfaction. That also kind of goes hand in hand with production. So increased job satisfaction can also create a sense of loyalty to the company. If the company takes care of you, you may take care of the company. So they're kind of investing in making their employees loyal to them in order to get more out of the employee. Improved communication skills. So we saw this in the Peppercom video when I forget what his position is, but he integrated comedy classes into the workforce's schedule. And this wasn't just to alleviate the mood of the workforce, but also to improve their communication skills. Because if they can learn how to joke around and how to have a little bit of fun, then they may also be able to communicate better with their clientele. And being a strategic communications company, that could come in handy. Also, creating a community amongst employees, that kind of goes back to the increased job satisfaction. Google, they have a lot of amenities for their employees, so free food, just a lot of amenities that are available in order to take care of their employees' almost every needs. They have a laundromat, they have a cafeteria that's entirely free. By doing all of this, it makes the employee more loyal to the company and more likely to want to benefit the company. Because if your company isn't doing anything for you in return and isn't even paying you good or anything like that, then you're less likely to want to benefit the company itself. You may just, be ambivalent to it, walk in and say, well, I guess I'm just going to get my paycheck today and that's it. You may not put as much thought into the quality of your work. But by having all of those amenities available for the actual employees, so then they don't have to worry about doing their laundry when they get home or how they're going to pay for lunch that day. It makes the employees feel more secure, and it makes them feel like the company cares for them and their well-being, and that they're more than just a cog in the machine. Also, along with creating a community amongst employees, Zappos is a good example of this, because they have some amenities, but the main thing is community building events. They really try to integrate, they really tried to foster a community between their employees. And we can see this in their Bald and Blue event that they host. So, by having moments that you can call back on and say, wow, wasn't it really cool when the company did this for us? I mean, we got to shave our heads or dye our hair blue, and it was all in good spirit, you know? That creates a togetherness. It creates a bond, and people can, go back to those memories and be happy about it. And by having these fun functions that still have company spirit involved, it allows the employees to cut loose a little bit. They don't have to be in their suit and ties all the time. They don't have to be stressed about, just sitting in a cubicle all day long. Instead, the company gets them out and about and gets them to actually doing some fun things. So then the employees can enjoy their quality of life there at work. Also, having a fun boss will improve morale of the employees. If your boss is on you all the time and is, yelling at you because you didn't do something right, because you didn't do something soon enough, then that will create an adverse effect among the employees. It will really be a shot to morale. But the Zappos CEO, he was shaving his head right there along with the rest of the employees. Companies like Google, Peppercom, and Zappos are really doing a lot to help their employees' mental health. So then, by creating that happier workforce, not only are they helping the employees' mental health and their well-being, but they're also helping the company's well-being. Because Zappos, Google, and Peppercom, they're all successful companies. Because the employees are happy with where they are and therefore have a better quality of work, more products being churned out. Anyway. One second. So again, companies who include humor and whimsy in the workplace do so through various means. It doesn't have to just be limited to these, but these are what we saw through Google, Zappos, and Peppercom. So Google uses employee benefits in order to boost morale by incentivizing employees to, come to work, and they get all of these perks that they don't have to worry about when they get home. It really boosts morale. Company events, like at Zappos, the Bald and Blue event, these create a sense of community amongst the employees. They make the employees appreciate all that the company is doing for them. Same again with the benefits. And then the comedy classes, Peppercom is the one that we observed in this course that has that. I'm not entirely sure if other companies have that as well, but if not, I would recommend companies getting on board with that, because it's a very good way to improve communication skills amongst your employees. Studies have shown that watching comedic performances causes the same increase and decrease in certain emotions similar to exercise, aerobic exercise specifically. So it has been shown that by watching a 20-minute comedy video, participants experience the same increase in positive emotions and decrease in stress and anxiety that you experience after a workout. Also, it has been shown that there's a measurable difference in mood when comedy is involved. When people were made to watch a comedy video, with the control group being made to listen to an audio that was not humorous, their moods were found to become more positive, while the control group's mood stayed relatively the same. This is very interesting because it shows that comedy actually works to improve the moods of regular people, not just comedians or anything like that. Just by listening to a sitcom or a stand-up comedy routine, your mood can actually be increased. And this is relative to the workplace because the comedy classes and being able to laugh and joke around with your fellow employees or even with your boss can measurably increase your mood. So Freud believed that humor served to reduce anxiety in people when they experience stress, and this is called a defense mechanism. So why is this applicable to the workplace? Because you experience a lot of stress and anxiety in the workplace. Sometimes it's put on you because of your boss, sometimes it's because of deadlines, but many of us experience stress and anxiety within the workplace. So by having humor as a defense mechanism, it's meant to regulate that anxiety and stress and to bring those levels down so then you feel better. And you have an increase in positive emotions. And yes, that is all that I have. Thank you.